This extract is taken from the classic adventure novel Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne. An Englishman, Mr. Phileas Fogg, along with his French attendant Passepartout, attempts to go round the world in 80 days on a wager of $20,000, that is roughly $1.6 million today, set by his friends at the Reform Club. The train had started punctually. Among the passengers were a number of officers, government officials, and merchants. Passepartout rode in the same carriage with Mr. Fogg, and a third passenger occupied a seat opposite to them. This was Sir Francis Cromarty, one of the friends Mr. Fogg made on the ship Mongolia that brought him to Bombay. An hour after leaving Bombay, the train had passed the bridges. Then it passed the island of Salsay and had got into the open country. During the night, the train left the mountains behind and passed Nasik. The next day, the train proceeded over the flat, well-cultivated country of the Gandesh with the straggling villages above which rose the towers of temples. This fertile territory is watered by many small rivers and clear streams, mostly tributaries of the Godavari. Passepartout, on walking and looking out, could not believe that he was actually crossing India in a railway train. The locomotive, guided by an English engineer and fed with coal, threw out its smoke upon cotton, coffee, nutmeg, clove, and pepper plantations, while the steam curled in spirals around groups of palm trees, in the midst of which were seen attractive bungalows, viharas, and marvelous temples decorated by the rich work of Indian architecture. Along with Mr. Phileas Fogg and Passepartout, let us also enjoy the greenish scenery of the plantations in India. Then they came upon vast areas extending to the horizon with jungles where snakes and tigers lived. These creatures fled at the noise of the train. Then they came to forests where elephants stood gazing with sad eyes at the train as it passed. At 12:30, the train stopped at Berhampur. The travelers made a hasty breakfast and started off for Azurgur. Now they traveled along the banks of the small river Tapti, which empties into the Gulf of Campe near Surat. Then, towards evening, the train entered the valleys of the Sudpur mountains, which separate the Gandesh from Bandalkhand. It was 3 in the morning.